Hello and welcome back. Glad you could join me today. Today I'm going to talk about something rather different. I'm going to talk about hunting. I've had some conversations with people that find the mere thought of hunting to be repulsive. I do have some hunting games I play on my channel, but I also hunt in real life. But I need to make a distinction. First, I am not a trophy hunter. I don't hunt just for the sport, nor for the heads on the wall. I hunt for meat. I eat what I kill, and I'm thankful for it. But Necro, how can that be true? You kill animals. Hunting is more than killing. It is primal in nature. Earning the food that you eat is so rewarding. Case in point, grow a cucumber in your garden and buy one from the store. And let's see which one tastes better. Every year I try to grow a garden in my backyard. It's not much, just a little extra, cherry tomatoes, cucumbers, and stuff like that. I fail miserably every year. But every once in a while, I get a handful of cherry tomatoes and they taste so good. I follow all laws and best practices when I hunt. If you want to know what those are, well, that kind of depends. Depends on where, when, and what you're hunting. For all my examples, I'll be using deer, because it's usually the easiest for people to understand. Now, we'll start with bag limit. Bag limit determines how many game animals you can have. Like a bag limit of 2 per day, 6 per season, which means I can have 2 deer a day, the maximum number per season of 6. And seasons are just when you can hunt that animal in what area. Seasons change. Sometimes they're a couple days before, sometimes a couple days after, and sometimes they're even canceled, like for chronic wasting disease. That all is determined every year, and every year you should check before you go hunting. I have to be completely honest. If I had to only survive on my hunting skills alone, there'd be more than a few times that I would starve to death. Before I get a lot of people coming and yelling at me about the cruelty of hunting and I should not hunt, nor should I eat meat, I respect your opinion. And with this respect, I want you to know that you can just close the door on your way out. Thanks. Have a good day. All the hunters I know follow the regulations, and we hunt to the letter of the law. Case in point, my buddy and I go yearly to dove hunting. Before we go, we check the regulations for any changes. When the season opens, we make sure our licenses are up to date, we double check the ammo type we have, and we clean the firearms. When I say check ammo, that's because some game cannot be hunted with some type of ammo. Case in point, ducks cannot be hunted with lead shot, only steel. In the gameplay you're watching, there's 2 types of hunting going on. One is called stalk hunting, the other is called stand hunting. Stalk hunting is when you walk through the woods and track down the game from footprints, droppings, and other things. Stand hunting is when you have a stand or a blind and you sit there and you wait for the deer or game animal to come to you. Now there are pros and cons to both of these, but it all depends on what you want. Now, stalk hunting, you're mobile and you can travel and you can move around to get the best shot possible. Depending on what game you're hunting, your scent, the noise you make, even your outline or silhouette can make the game just run off. Stand hunting is a great way to maximize the hide and wait method, but you gotta have a lot of patience, especially when you're sitting there just watching a tree line waiting for anything to come out. It can be both exhilarating and frustrating at the exact same time. Rules in both these styles of hunting are: know what you are shooting. Don't assume you know what it is. Verify what it is before you take your shot. And if you don't know what's behind it, don't take your shot. If I think I see a 20-point buck just inside the tree line, but I can't make it out for sure, guess what? I ain't shooting. Even if it walks just out where I can see what it is, but I can't see past it, I ain't shooting. It's that simple. Now, I guess it's time to talk about the elephant in the room. I'm sure some of y'all are going to yell about But you're hurting the animals. I practice my shots as much as I can to minimize the amount of suffering the animal takes. I've been using deer as an example, so I'll keep it up. If you watch the gameplay, you'll notice where I shoot. One heart shot or lung shot is normally my go-to. On the chance I miss or I mess up and I wound the animal, I am so mad at myself, I can chew iron and spit nails. To my fellow hunters out there, if you see any illegal activity, please report it. There's a hotline set up in every state, and all you have to do is call it and make the report. There's even a way to report poaching on an app. Poachers and illegal hunters give a bad name to all hunters. If you don't know for sure if it is illegal, ask your local game warden. They're more than happy to talk to you. I have had game wardens come up and talk to me, ask me what I'm catching, what I'm hunting, counting how many I have bag limit, everything else. I have cooperated every time, and every time it's been a rather pleasant exchange. I know the game wardens are out there trying to make sure no one's overhunting or poaching. I respect them for the job they do. Now to answer some questions. Do you always eat what you hunt? Yes I do. There's no need to hunt something if I'm not going to feed myself or others with it. What are some of the game animals you hunt? Me, I hunt deer, dove, wild hog mostly. I do plan on, when I can, to hunt quail, pheasant, elk, goat, moose, and even bear. How do you cook your game? Well, for me it's different. Dove, slice of jalapeno, a little bit of bacon, wrap it up, grill it. It is absolutely the best. For deer, depends on what part of the deer. Backstrap, you can find a recipe out the wazoo for every type of backstrap you can ever think of. Deer sausage and jerky's also very, very good. Wild hog, that's a different story. Wild hog is mostly sausage and bacon for me. I always give away the extra like chops or roast to friends or family. There's programs like Hunters for the Hungry that provide food for those in need. 8.1 million meals annually. I strongly encourage people to look for wildlife conservation efforts and hunting programs in their local area that help. I also want to encourage people to go take a hunter's education course to get more information about hunting and safety while hunting. I know someone will come along and not like the fact that I am promoting hunting, but I am not so much as promoting hunting as I am promoting safe, legal, and responsible hunting. Well, I know this was not in the realm of my normal videos, but just the same, I want to thank you for coming along and at least watching. And of course, don't let the door hit you, or the good Lord split you. Later.